Welcome to The Explainer. We're all about breaking down big, complex ideas into explainers that are, actually clear and engaging. You've heard the promise, right? You've definitely seen the ads. This incredible dream of making money while you're not even working. That is the huge, huge allure of passive income. So today, we're going to cut right through all the hype. We're going to find out what passive income really means, what it actually takes to get there, and talk about some of the realities that, let's be honest, a lot of the gurus forget to mention. Okay, let's dive into this. So let's start with the promise itself. I mean, this is the idea that has captivated so many of us, right? This whole chase for financial freedom. So on one hand, you've got the dream. You're just kicking back, maybe on a beach somewhere, while the money just rolls in. But the reality, well, it's a completely different picture. It's a really hard climb. It's about a ton of upfront work, building a solid system long before you ever get to the passive part. And this is a great way to put it. As entrepreneur Pat Flynn explains, the passive part, that's the finish line. It's not the starting block. It's the end result of a long process, not the process itself. So what does that active work actually look like? Let's break down the real foundation for two of the most popular so-called passive income streams out there. Okay, first up, affiliate marketing. Seems easy enough, right? You just share a link, somebody buys something, and you get a cut. How hard could that be? Well, behind every single successful affiliate link is a real business. You have to build trust, and that means only recommending stuff that's actually good. You've got to diversify your partners, so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. And then there's the constant, kind of boring work of checking your links and mastering search engines just so people can find you in the first place. All right, let's look at another classic, real estate. You buy a property, you rent it out, and the cash just flows in every month. Simple. But if you ask any successful landlord, they'll just laugh and tell you it is anything but passive. It demands deep financial planning, tons of market analysis to even buy the right place, and super rigorous tenant screening, because they know that rushing to fill a unit can end up costing you way, way more than just a single month of lost rent. It can be a disaster. So, okay, if it takes all this work, how do you actually build a business that can, one day, become passive? It can feel pretty overwhelming, but luckily there are frameworks out there to guide you. And Pat Flynn offers a really clear 5-step framework that basically gives you a practical and actionable roadmap to follow. He calls it the SMART framework, and it's a roadmap that breaks this whole journey down into 5 stages you can actually manage. Let's walk through them. First things first, you have to start, and you have to start fast. Don't get stuck just thinking about it forever. Pick a niche you're into, choose one platform, a blog, a YouTube channel, whatever, and just get going. The faster you start, the faster you learn from your mistakes and find what works. Next up, you've got to market your message. Now, this is all about finding your unique voice. What makes your perspective different? How can you connect with people for real? This is how you build an actual connection and stand out from all the noise. Now, this one is crucial. You have to attract your audience onto a platform you control. Social media is great, but those algorithms can change in a heartbeat. An email list, that's an asset you own. It's a direct line to your biggest fans, and nobody can take that away from you. Okay, now you can start thinking about revenue. But don't go trying to build some massive, complicated product right away. Just start by solving a real problem for one person. Seriously, just one. This builds your confidence, it proves your idea works, and it gives you an amazing case study. And finally, only after all that hard active work do you get to start taking back your time. This is where the passive part finally begins to kick in. You start using tools, automation, and building systems that can run pretty much without you having to be there every single second. But once you do start earning, there's one last reality check that honestly gets overlooked in all the excitement of making money. So whether your profit comes from selling a successful business or from stocks or from a piece of real estate, that profit in the eyes of the government is very often considered a capital gain. And here's the kicker. That profit is not tax-free. Not even close. Just take a look at the 2024 tax brackets. Depending on your total income for the year, you could be paying 15%, even 20% of those hard-earned profits right back to the government. This is exactly why financial planning from day one is absolutely essential if you want to actually keep what you make. So, is passive income a myth? No, not at all. But it isn't magic either. It is the end result of really smart, focused, and very active work. It's a journey, and it requires building something of real value first. And really, this is the perfect way to think about it. You're not looking for some magic money machine. You are carefully and thoughtfully building a vessel, a business, a system that's so well made that it can eventually sail on its own, even when you're not there at the helm.
So the path is pretty clear. The question isn't really, is passive income possible anymore? The real question is, what are you willing to build first? Thanks for joining us.